All right, DoorDash versus Postmates. DoorDash is a very good app, and so is Postmates. I use them for different reasons. Whenever I'm in a downtown area, I'm going to use more Postmates just because I don't have to really commit to the time. Like DoorDash kind of wants you to commit and kind of schedule a time, at least for 30 minutes. You know what I mean? It's not like you have to schedule an hour or 3 hours out of your time, but with Postmates, you can do it just kind of like Uber. Like you could just turn it on and turn it off when you're done. You know what I mean? And you can tell them not to send you more requests after the last request that you want. And you can do the same thing with DoorDash, except you can't just turn it off and on. Like if you sign up, you turn it on, they're gonna want you to do it for at least 30 minutes. And also, depending on where you're at, like in my area, I guess it goes out of like if you're further away from the downtown area, it goes out of the whole. Uh, it gets out of orders like a lot sooner. But that's just how it is. So, that's how it is for DoorDash, but that's only when you're not near the downtown area. It has it divided up in sections. So DoorDash has a further radius for the area that you can deliver to. At least where, like again, I can only speak for where I'm at. So you can go further into the outskirts of the downtown, the main city or the capital city where you're at. But again, there's not as many order requests. But with Postmates, it's very narrow, but it'll be able to keep up with DoorDash. I would say like DoorDash normally gets more. I think it's more a little bit more popular because again that's the reason why I can serve a bigger area. But once you get downtown, that goes out the window. Like you can use Postmates or DoorDash, and they'll be pretty much the same. Like you'll get the same amount of orders. As far as deliveries, as far as tips, I I'm I think I don't know. I think Postmates, like I get more. I've been getting better tips with Postmates. Now that could be because I usually use DoorDash when I'm outside of the city limits or the main capital city. So when I'm on the outskirts of the city, I'm gonna use DoorDash, and I think those people out on the outskirts don't really tip as much. But as far as like the overall customer quality outside of tips, I would say that again, DoorDash wins as far as the people that order from it. I think it has a better customer base, but again, I don't know. Like I haven't been doing it so long that I know everything about it. Like I mean I know everything about it, but I don't know it as well as I know Uber. But from what I've seen, the customers are a little bit more polite, although they don't tip as much or as big on DoorDash as they do with Postmates. And again, like I said, I could be wrong about that because, like I said, I use DoorDash for the outskirts of the city and Postmates for the inside of the city. So it could be more. I mean, that could have more to do with both whether the customers are nicer or not, or if they tip or not. So you got to take that with a grain of salt. Um, but basically, they're really the same thing. I kind of right now I mainly focus on DoorDash though, so it is what it is. Depending on where you live, you probably want to basically work whatever app to fit wherever you live. So if you live on close to the outskirts, then you might want to use DoorDash because, like I said, it has a bigger radius. But it's just really up to you. But right now, I'm sticking with DoorDash, and that's all I got for you guys right now.